Session, there was a question about the difference between forking and cloning. And as I explained in the session, forking is a situation where you're creating a copy, but you're still linked to the parent that you've copied. So you can see how that parent is comparing to your current version of the repository, and you can contribute back to the parent. So that's really appropriate if like you're part of a team and you're working on some code, and you'll be contributing back to them. Or I suppose in a situation where you want to copy but you want to keep it updated to the parent repository. So let's see an example. So I'm going to fork this repository in our workflow workshop organization. So I'm going to click fork here. And you can't fork your own repository, and you can't fork back to the same organization that you're forking from. So I can't fork this back into our workflow workshop to 2021. I'm going to fork it into my own personal account here. All right. Okay. So now I have a copy of this, and in many ways it looks the same, right? The URL looks like any other repository. Well, we can see that it's different. First off, it has a link to the parent, and it has this thing fetch upstream, which is meaning fetch any changes in the parent that are not in this repository, and then I can contribute. So I can make a change and then contribute back to the parent. So let's show an example. So here I'm back at the parent. You can see this is our workflow workshop. And I'm going to change this code right here. Okay, so I'm going to use this edit here. So I'm editing. Okay, so I made a small change to this file. I'm not going to add a note, just commit that. Okay. So now I have, this is the parent, and I've made this change, and let's look down here, and there's nothing there yet. Let's fetch upstream. Yes, it is. Why are you doing that? Okay, yeah, I had to refresh the page, but now you can see it says that on the upstream, the parent has one commit that is different. So I could compare. So now we can see what the difference is. Oh, okay, they've just done that. Okay, great. Okay. And now I can merge this in. I could click that, but let's see what happens if I do this. So fetch and merge. There we go. And now when I look here, now I've got that. So that's how I could keep this up to date with the parent. Now, if I'm also making changes to this repository, then you can imagine that potentially I could get into merge conflicts. So I just kind of want to be aware of that. Well, now let's see how I might contribute back to the parent. So I'm going to do, another line here. Okay. So commit that. Okay. So now the parent doesn't, so here I'm back at the parent. I can see that somebody's forked it. But you don't see any like little things that you can click to, check all the children. Rather that, that is a change that I here as the sort of the forked repository, the child repository. I'm going to make that kind of request. So I'm going to open a pull request. And it's helpful. It shows here the directions. So the direction is me into this. And so it shows me these changes. Pretty simple here. So to create the pull request, more stuff. Okay. And create it. It does some checking, and in this case, there are no conflicts. It could just be merged right into that parent. So let's go here, and if I reload that, now we'll see, aha, somebody wants to pull something in. Click that. Click on the pull request. Let's see, Eli Holmes wants to merge some things in. Okay, great, there's no conflicts, and I can just merge it in. Depending what it is, there may be conflicts, so this may be harder to merge in. You have to decide, okay, what do I want to do here if there are conflicts? So, but now there's none, so I'm going to merge it. There we go. That's it.